Moving from step 3 to step 4, I'm going to turn my blockers off so I can see the instructions and zoom in. This says change the hierarchy and rotate individual elements. So by changing the hierarchy, I guess it's up for debate at this point what the focal point is of this composition. But for me, when I started this, blights and square were the focal point. They're the biggest thing and they're working together. So when it says change hierarchy, it means whatever is currently the biggest or focal point of the composition makes something else the focal point of the composition. So I'm going to start by selecting all of my stuff over here from composition 3, copy, and then click on page 4, paste in place. And so I might also rotate individual elements here. So um, I'm not sure about the 6 and the 3. Oh, also, I have this grouped, so I might want to double click and enter into the group. This is just a line that I use to align things that I don't need anymore. But let's say instead of making the blights and the square the focal point, I'll select those elements. I'm going to scale those down so they're not as prominent. And then I'm going to scale up, double click. I'm going to grab the 6 and the 3 and these two squares, and I'm going to scale those way up so that they've got a lot more prominence in the composition. I don't even care if they're blacked out by other things right now. I'm just kind of changing their prominence. I can scale some of these other things down. Moving things around, but if you the idea is to just make a quick change and then you can move other elements around as you see fit. But let's see, it's still aligned. 1970 might come here. Might keep the Jeffrey, but align it over there. So double clicking, and maybe the square is kind of hanging out over there for a little balance. I don't like this anymore. Maybe it's off the page, or maybe it's deleted altogether. There's a little better. Iowa. Need to find a place for yourself, my friend. Why? Hard to grab because the 3 is really big, so I'm gonna type create outlines on that one. Same thing, I think the 6 is getting in the way too. Type create outlines, and now I should be able to grab that Iowa. Yeah. Okay. So all I did here was change the view from preview to, where is it now? Command Y, view, outline. So view, outline, view, GPU preview apparently. It used to be just preview. But so there, I've changed the hierarchy and I've rotated the elements. I'm going to click the arrow to get back out of that group and turn on the blockers. And what do I have? Another new composition. Awesome. We've got 4 compositions really quickly. And in the next video, I'll talk about placing images and working with those in the composition.